Here we are on the outskirts of the Bark Park on East Palo Verde Street. The area directly across the street here, next to the large self-storage building, is extra parking off-street for the Bark Park. However, since this is a dead-end street, you're able to park on both sides of the road. This dead ends up here with a residential area behind and the Arizona Department of Child Safety across the street from us. So let's walk over here and take a peek at the Bark Park. There are two entrances here. Both have double gate security for you and your dog going in and out of the dog park, and all of the rules and regulations you're expected to obey for the safety and well-being of both you, your dog, and other dogs and other visitors. So let's get the girls and go inside. Caution you about all dog parks is before just blindly going into it, survey the area, survey the people and the dogs, how everyone's interacting with each other and the dogs interacting with each other. Watch for groups that are just agitators and avoid those at all costs for the safety of yourself and your pet. So let's go up here, we'll look inside. Everything looks fine. The dogs seem to be all frolicking, friendly. No one's picking on each other. They're all very friendly and sociable. So it looks like a good way to go in. There's two entrances here at this end of the street, one for each path that goes around the entire facility here. So now we're going to go into the double security bin and I can release the dogs into the main dog park. Okay girls, you ready? Well, let's go in. There we go. Just let them roam around. They have poop bags and trash bins here for pet waste throughout the complex. Sara remembers where the birds are in the bushes. That's the first thing she's checking out. Kate's just walking around. You can see it's all totally secured by heavy gates in the front and 6-foot stone walls all around it. It's got a very nice paved pathway that you can see goes around the entire complex. It's got a nice little kind of a slope here for the dogs to race up and down the hills. Just gives them plenty of exercise and tuckers them out too. So we're going to go explore everything here. Here's one of the agility toys they have spread out through the dog park. And you can see over there they have lighting in this park throughout it along the walkway. And more of those large cement benches for sitting and resting. Dogs of all kinds, they're very friendly, very sociable. And Sara is still looking for them darn birds. And let's go walk through here. Check this out. Another item for the dogs to jump through. There goes Sara. She hears all the doves and the birds. She just can't find them. She hears them. Drives her nuts. They have a shaded area over there to sit next to a statue of a faithful dog. I haven't been able to find any information about the statue there, what it's for, who did it, and there's no plaque describing anything having to do with it. Maybe somebody that knows can tell me in the comments. And there's Kate walking around. Sara, what you doing? Go play. As you can see, this is a very secure place. We're behind a huge self-storage area that way. And back here at this end is the rear of the huge Walmart shopping center. So you can exercise your dog, then go get some treats for you and the dog afterwards. We're just going to make the huge loop here on the trail. Some of the rose bushes are in bloom. These old trees here give you a nice shade. Come on, girls. They gotta keep checking on me. Old Dad's a slowpoke. Kate's checking things out. You can see this is quite a long dog park. It's 3.35 acres in size. So it's a good size section right here in a residential area. There's another agility item there. You can play with your dogs, teach them to jump over the hurdles. We'll just continue up here. Here's another entrance for the residential people. So having the lights throughout the dog park is very nice, especially if you live in the residence. There's an interesting thing. 3 rings you can teach your dog to jump through to see how high they can go. Sara can jump like a deer. And if she ever realizes she has that power, I don't think there's a fence below 6 feet that could hold her. We're just going to make a big loop here. Sara, what you doing, huh? There's a tube. You can teach your dog to run through the tube as part of agility. How you doing? There's even little dogs here. Plenty of room for everybody. Here we are at the far end. I think this has a really nice balance of landscape, trees, seating, shade, toys to interest the dogs, and just a very nice area altogether. And I think the big plus is they have lights here throughout the park on the walk, since it's backed up to a very nice residential area. So we'll walk down here to where the water fountain is on this side of the trail. Right down here where the water fountain is, we have some big trees that give you nice shade. A seat here, you can sit in the shade too. They're all dedicated to someone. Here's the water fountain, and it's pretty easy. all you do is come down here and push the button, hold it down until you get all the water you need, and there's plenty of water for everybody. Then on there is the drinking fountain for the kids. There's another list of the dog park rules and regulations for everyone to obey for the betterment and the enjoyment of all involved. So, wherever you go, whatever dog parks you might find and use, please make sure that your dog is sociable with others. Make sure it's healthy, that it's up to date with all its current vaccinations, and that it has a collar that carries its ID tags and any licenses and ID information necessary if the dog gets lost. So, with that, the girls and I wish you all happy trails and woof woof.